Hello everyone, welcome to Astral Luck, rather Om Astral Luck. You should be aware by now that I have moved to a new website called Om Astral Luck. And if you have not visited that website, this might be a good reminder for you to just go and have a look at the website. And let's get started with this reading. And thank you everyone who is tuning in to watch this video. So we want to choose the piles. So the pile one, this is your card, Embrace. Pile two, you have a combination of two energies, which is seek the truth and win or lose. So there are two cards which simultaneously came out to me. So, and pile three, your card has just dropped out here. Challenging times, but go don't go by this terminology here. Just by like challenging times could be for you, could be for someone else. We'll get to know by seeing other cards. Uh, and I'll get into my interpretation when I get to your pile. But if you are feeling drawn to pile three, by all means go for them. Maybe there is a challenging time for you, and the cards is revealing how to bypass that. We don't know. So I'll just ask you to pick one pile. So I'll keep these together here like this for pile 2. And if you feel like choosing pile 2, this is a combination of energy that has come out for you. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Uh, let's start with pile 1. If you have chosen pile 1, the embrace card, what I'm seeing here is that there is a very deep rooted energy coming out to guide you, protect you, and help you to go ahead in life and conquer the world. That is the kind of energy that I'm seeing from you. There is a divine protection around you. Also, there is some kind of guidance around you, which is protecting you. So, congratulations. Having said that, let's shuffle all the cards in front of me with that energy of embrace and start reading your cards one by one. By the way, this card is equivalent to the world card in Rider Waite, but the interpretation for this card is a bit different in this deck, so I find it very useful when I use different cards and I try to interpret them little differently depending on how they are guiding me on that day. So for you, I think it's divine protection and something which is deep rooted is coming up for you, something which has got very deep roots, which will, it's not easy for anyone to manipulate or take it away from you. It is meant for you, is coming for you. I don't know in which aspect of your life, but we'll get to know that very soon. So, the very first card we have Scorpio investigation. If you are a detective, if you are a researcher, if you are an astrologer, if you are a tarot card reader like me, or an astrologer like me, or any kind of occult related person, or anyone who is related to any other kind of investigation. I do include researchers and detectives here because they are also investigators, or police, or all those kind of services which are into investigation. You people are going to have big fortune. That's what I see. Although the fortune is not easy because this has come to you after a lot of hard work, and it will also make you work little more harder than what you have been working till now, but it is coming in a way for you right now that you would definitely get some kind of fame and recognition, and it would be in a very balanced way. What I'm seeing here is that you were put off the balance. A lot of things just was thrown at you, but now it is getting cleansed. It is getting cleansed. That's to balance out. Maybe you won't get to a position that you always wanted, but you would get to a position which you always deserved, which was denied to you. At least you will reach to that position, and after that, it is up to you how you handle your situation, how much hard work you put in, and what you do, because. It is a kind of energy. Scorpio is a kind of energy which is watery energy ruled by fiery planet Mars. So it is like Mars is has to understand that a fiery energy has to understand balance. Both are two extremes. Deep waters are also deep emotions are also like to one extreme, and fire is on other extreme. So they both of them are creating, like, if you bring fire and water together, what will happen? Fire will get destroyed, and water would convert into steam, and that will create air. And that is all about Libra. And air can go to places depending on how it is handled. Let me put in the most elegant way that I can. Now we have uh, Lakshmana's revival. What a beautiful card is this! If you by any chance can worship Lord Hanuman, and if you have any concept of that, because I know a lot of my audience is from the Western world and may not relate to Lord Hanuman to a large extent, but if you feel inspired by listening to this, Google about him and try to connect with that energy. But if you are from India and you know everything about Lord Hanuman, I would ask you to chant Hanuman mantra, whichever mantra is close to you, because uh, Lakshmana was in a very bad situation during the war. To put it short for and give context to those people who don't have any idea of the story, and was almost on the deathbed, and there was a time clock ticking that if Lord Hanuman can bring a certain medicine from the other corner of the world, which is like Lakshmana was on his almost on his dead bed in Sri Lanka, and Hanuman was supposed to get a herb from Himalayas, and he had to bring it in a very short period of time. So almost like in the evening, even with the best technologies like that we have, it is like it takes at least a few hours to fly from one side to one, and another few hours, at least 4 to 5 hours to take the flight from one side to the other, search for the herb, identify the herb, and bring it back, and another 5 hours of flight. So he did that, and he was blessed with flying skills, so he could again. He's son of Vayu Devta. Vayu is lord of air, which is ruled by Libra rules air, is a air sign. Yeah, so it's all connected here. So Lakshmana represents you, And since we already have air element here and Hanuman here, if you see the imagery, Hanuman here carrying a mountain because he could not identify the herb. So what he did was that, let me take the entire mountain and let the doctor there, he could identify the herb, and let's not waste time in searching for the herb, so let's take the entire mountain. So he flies back with the mountain to rescue Lakshman. So there is a divine energy protecting you that I already mentioned in seeing the card. Everything is very much connected here, so I'm very happy for you. Then we have acquisition. uh, we have Sun in Taurus. Then we have Revenge. We have Mars in Scorpio. And that brings back that Scorpio energy. And I'll talk about that revenge part in a while. Your reading is going to be a bit lengthy reading. Be prepared. Uh, and then we have again Jupiter status in Taurus. So what the cards are telling is that you are getting acquired by someone who is and by the, who you are getting acquired doesn't mean that somebody is going to buy you out and you are out there for sale. Nothing like that. I'll give you an example and you can put it into context. You are working in a company where nobody values you. Nobody has given you the credit that is due to you. They have undervalued you all the time. Now, what is happening is that when Sun enters Taurus, and which is almost going to happen very soon, uh, both in tropical zodiac and 25 days later, it would happen in sidereal zodiac. And you can decide which zodiac is applicable to you, because for me sometimes I feel tropical is the best and sometimes sidereal is the best depending on what context I'm looking at things. So I always fluctuate here and there, so I always keep it open for myself. But for all the good reasons, it is very nearby. Sun has already entered Aries in tropical, and it will very soon go to Taurus. At that time, what I see here, and they are talking well in advance with you what is going to happen, and these things will put this will get into motion from this week, but you will start realizing things during that time when Sun enters Taurus. You would be in a situation where you would want to take revenge from the people where you are working in this example, and now keep translating it to your situation, that somebody has undervalued you, your boss has undervalued you, and you are getting a very good opportunity, almost like if you deserve uh, 5,000 dollars per month, you were only paid $3,000 and you were struggling with that. Now someone would pay you 6 or 7,000 per month and give you a good position and status right now. And you would want to take revenge and want to accept this. And I would say that be careful, build a good relationship with this new person. You may want to accept it after knowing a lot of details. I would just say that, because just by the thought of taking revenge with your current person and uh, moving on is not a safe bet. That's what I want to say. This may be a very good lucrative offer in the short term, There might be other strings attached to it that you may realize after going there, and then it would be a new hell for you there. At least here you know the devil. There you will have to learn about the devil once again in new form and shape and size, and it will be a frustrating job in that case. So I'm not saying that don't change or don't do that, but only thing is that ask a lot of questions, clarify a lot of things, and negotiate well. And we'll get to know a lot of those, what is important to know in the next few cards. That's what they are saying. The next card is broom, which is all broom is always going front and back, like that. I already told you that it would not be a kind of pleasant thing that you would realize. It would be all, you'll feel like you have moved on from a misery, but you are back in another misery. That's what you'll feel like. So broom is not the place that you want to be. And then we have marketplace, and then we have clover. uh, what they're saying is that during this time when sun enters in Taurus, you might get flooded with a lot of opportunities, and you go out front there and discuss the opportunities with them and try to find the opportunity which helps you to grow, which helps you to learn new things, which helps you to make your foundation strong. Don't go with the person who is offering you the best salary. Go with the person who is offering you the best stability. You know what I mean here. Who is giving you the best place to survive in a pleasant way. And that is the best thing that you can do for yourself. Having said that, we have the Empress card as your next card with Seven of Pentacles, and the World card is back. These two cards are very similar, so I'll try to bring this card here right at the center, because now I want to pick another three cards from another set of tarot cards. So I want to keep these two world cards next to each other, and they have a very beautiful interpretation here, and I'll come to it, but I want to see the other three cards. We have Sabr, which is temperance in this uh, card set of cards. Then we have Two of Swords and Ten of Wands. Looks like that you already have a lot of ideas, or if you are an investigator, you have a lot of cases to investigate. And what the cards are telling is that don't wait for opportunities to come. If you are a journalist and you are waiting for someone to give you instructions, that go out there and explore that idea that you already have. Don't wait for anyone to tell you that. You already start working on that, because you are complete in your own right. You are an authority in your own right. This world card, this girl standing in there inside her own bubble or circle, and then this circle is also a snake here which is eating itself, and with magical uh, so many magical diagrams here denoting something in the four corners, and then so many circles here. are all telling a story that you are complete in your own self, and don't wait out there for someone to tell you what to do next. You know what you have to do next. Don't wait for people to recognize you and give you a status. Don't wait for someone to give you a better offer. While the offers keep pouring in, engage with them, ask questions, and keep looking out for something which has a very pleasant, someone with whom you meet and you feel very pleasant and you feel very calming energy, someone who promises to give you a comfort space where you can grow, somebody who is doing that. So you'll have to have a lot of patience, and you, till the last minute, you don't have to commit to anyone, and in the last minute you would come to know. Because what I feel is that wherever you go, you will have to work hard, that there's no escape to it, because that's the kind of energy you are drawing in right now. Because Lakshman here, this, going back to this card of Lakshman here, Lakshman is in between war, and he gets almost killed in that war, but thankfully Hanuman rescues him, saves him, but he still has to wake up, get up, and go back to war, only to win it this time, because now he is going to go and win this war along with his elder brother Lord Ram, and he's going to win that war. So you are playing the role of Lakshman here, who has to get up and take huge responsibilities and go out there and this time nail your presence in a way that I can handle these responsibilities, I'm capable, get that self confidence back, because somebody has stolen your self confidence. In past so many years, they have killed your self confidence, and now is the time to reclaim your self confidence and own it, and by all means go out and ask for it. This, trust me, you should keep watching this pile till end of Taurus season. If you have got this uh, pile and you have reached to this stage, which means that you need to remind yourself almost every day. I don't want you to open this video every day, but remind yourself, and once in a week, open this video and watch this pile again and again, every week till Taurus season is over. When sun would move on from Taurus to Gemini, then you can stop watching this video. Till then, keep watching this, because you will need constant reminders that you have to look out for the best option which gives you stability, and you don't have to rush into anything, and keep on working on all the new ideas that you have, because you can start them and work on those ideas in isolation, because there is Lord Hanuman there helping you to fulfill those ideas, and there is a deep rooted connection from the earth element which is giving you that energy to keep working on your ideas. So only thing that is required from you is hard work till end of Taurus season. So I'll stop this reading here, and you leave a comment now and at the end of Taurus season, what's happening in your life and how many opportunities came to you. And if you don't want to leave a public comment, go to my website and Om Astral Luck. The link is given below. Go to the contact us page and write an email to me from there. See you soon. Bye bye and namaste. Hello everyone, welcome. If you have chosen pile 2, you have received 2 cards. Seek the truth, win or lose. I think you are invited to do a lot of work in your mind rather than to do a lot of work physically on the ground right now, because a lot of truth is hidden for you, and what they're telling is that you have to find out a particular piece of information from your subconscious, and that piece of information is like a weapon, and you can use that for your protection. You can use that for self defense. You can use that for also uh, market yourself that you have something which is more than a simple tool. It is more than a simple piece of information. But you will, the moment you have that information, you would know what to do with that, and people will see you with a lot of respect. People will see you with fear because they don't want to mess with you. That is the kind of fear that they would have from you. So I'm keeping these cards here, and with that information, okay, this is not visible properly there. So let me keep it here. Yeah, perfect. They are visible here. I dropped a card here. Let me pick that. Okay, with that energy, let me shuffle your cards and we'll see what else is revealed for you. But I feel that it is something that you have to find something very much for yourself. We already have a card for this set of cards, which is Kaikei's disgrace. Okay. All those people from India, have you seen Happy Family Conditions Apply on Amazon? It reminds me of Raj Babbar. Only those people who have seen this would understand the joke that is there in there. And your cards are dropping left and right, so I'm just the cards that are dropping out. Even these, I remember these two cards were had just dropped out for you. I'm keeping them separately, and we will read them. So I think there is a kind of information that is going to unfold in this reading for you. So the very first card is Ascendant, which is you, which is your physical body, which is your physical health. And something about your physical health is going to unfold during this time. And with Moon as your perception, you have a certain perception about your physical body and your health, and that perception is not the right perception. So you need to snap out. Uh, KK's disgrace. There is a certain message that is coming out there because my phone also uh, had that buzz for message. There is a certain message that is coming out for you, which is going to open your eyes. You see this woman here on the card, one of her eyes is covered by her hair. Once she removes that, and then she can see things very clearly. And so, there's some kind of perception about your physical body, and there's some kind of perception about your physical health that you have is going to be broken very soon, for good or bad. I don't know. We'll get to know. Then we have the status card, which is Jupiter in Taurus. Then we have Sun in Leo. We have Mercury in Capricorn. And we have Sun in Aries. Interesting. I think whatever the perception, new perception would be, the old perception is going to get broken, and the new perception would be very positive because these are all positive cards. And then you have the key card here. So, what I'm seeing for you guys is that Sun is a very dominant energy here for you, and Sun right now, at least for tropical zodiac, has already reached in Aries, and we have Sun in Aries here. Assertion. During this week, you would break a lot of myths about your body type, your body weight, or that you cannot solve your body issues. These are permanent, and suddenly, although the key is waiting for you, and it would be delivered to you in your subconscious mind. And that's when you will open up something for your own self, and you will transform yourself to such a beautiful thing that people would those people who actually took advantage of you because of your low self-esteem, low body image, and all of that, they would now find you. Of course, you will not go out there telling a lot of things to others how you are changing because of some thing that came in changed in your subconscious. You cannot give words to that because something would change in your subconscious, and you cannot give words to that, so you cannot tell anyone that it's for sure. You cannot express it, but it's a big change only you can recognize without uh, able to speak about it. It's so big and pleasant that you would be so happy of that. You would give me a moment. Okay, that was an important call. Whenever I get something on Skype, has to be an important call. But yeah, which also indicates that whatever is being communicated to you in your life is a very important call or message for you. I don't know what is happening. The moment I started reading for you, pile two, my personal phone, my Skype, my office phone, all of them are ringing with messages. Now, when I was just telling that when you're going to get an important message after the Skype call, my office phone just uh, had burst with I don't know, that is a very different kind of sound, so it might not have been audible on or would have got recorded that I have received an email on my office email. So you would be getting lot of messages from your subconscious mind, and maybe in your physical world out there, because I just got a message from my office email, from the university email. So you would get in your work life also, you would get some kind of messages which would put you in a very powerful situation. That's what I'm seeing here. And we have this organization card, of course. We have this Mercury in Capricorn. So you are definitely being put in a very powerful situation. And also we have Fortune here with a snake here. Interesting. I don't know what to say. I had a kind of dream. I don't know what to say here. Yes, Sun and Leo. So if you have a Sun and Leo, which I know some of you have, because you have some of the viewers who have connected with me personally have mentioned that they have Sun and Leo. So I know at least few of you have that. So Usually, snakes, when they appear in cards like these, where things are happy-go-lucky kind, and putting Sun in a more favorable situation. Sun in Leo, it's in own sign, ruling sign. They bring a lot of fortune, immense fortune, status, fortune coming for you, money coming for you in your organization, because you are putting your foot down, because you have some information, you have something in your favor. So I want to have more cards for you on this. Then we have the moon with heart. So moon and Lenormand is very different from moon and tarot. And tarot, moon denotes fear and emotions, but here I feel it's more of social thing. Moon is here quite social, because you have this information. So socially, you are going to shine a lot, which will open up a lot of doors where you can meet a lot of potential people for different kind of relationships. That's social relationships, I would say, not love relationships, although it's the heart card, but coming with moon, I would say social relationships or organizational relationships, because you also have the organization card. But exceptions can happen if somebody's knocking on your door for a love relationship. That is quite a possibility, but try to find the complete truth about that person, because it might be a short lived love affair. That's what I feel if it is a love affair. Don't get too serious about it. If it's meant to last, it will last. But if it is not meant to last, it would give you that very happy vibes for some time. Take it that, okay, this was meant for only that much period, and I'm happy that I had this in my life. Start with that attitude, and don't worry whether it will last forever or not. And if it doesn't last, don't uh, put yourself on the pedestal that this person left me. Don't do that. So you have the Empress card, and because I don't know why so many cards wanted to come out for you. My intention was to just pick the top card, and now you have what, five cards, and I don't know how will I place cards from here, but we'll figure out. You have the Empress, you have the Sun. Sun is the dominant energy for you, and then Two of Cups, and then you have Queen of Wands and the Lover card. Okay, Two of Cups, relationships right at the center, with this Heart card and this Moon card coming together. This is the third time my office phone has uh, made that sound after that Skype call. I don't know who is sending so many emails to me. This is late in the evening, but I think a lot of doors are going to open for you in your workplace. The only thing I can say. And then you have the World card, and then you also have the Queen of Wands. So, what I'm seeing here for you is that new relationships are opening for you. Uh, the cue is to accept relationship from people who are well placed, and they have knowledge about their work, not the kind of people, I don't know how we can do this, let's explore it together. Those are the people you don't want to work with. You are in a phase where somebody can give you that growth that you want. They know the work, how it's carried out, and they know how it's done, and they can transfer knowledge and skills to you, rather than saying that, okay, because you are a lucky person, let me allow me to work with you, we'll figure out together, and then you will end up doing all the hard work, and this person would be using you and moving on. You are not meant to work with that person. You are meant to work with a person who is quite famous, like sun visible everywhere, and who doesn't threaten people, who just keeps doing his thing. Who This person will not change for you, but this person will not even bother to threaten you. That's the kind of energy this person would have. This person would totally cherish your creativity, celebrate your creativity, would teach you a lot of things. After teaching things, this person will not force you to implement the teachings, because sun doesn't care about what you do with all the light given to you. It's up to you what you want to do with that light, right? Sun will just follow its own path, would not change, the sun would not change its path for you. Remember that also. So the sun would teach you a lot of things and a lot of offers coming for you. The most important lesson for you is that you are complete in your own self, and do not, after learning from sun, do not look for partnerships. Look for independent opportunities and work upon them, and you would, in your own right, become another sun-like thing in future. That's what the cards are implying here. This message is beyond this week. Usually, my messages are like that. I don't know why I just do it every week, saying that this is meant for this week, but they are always long term messages. So, what I'm seeing for you is that you are meeting a lot of people this week who would uh, be potential teachers for you, but conditions apply. The teacher would be like a son, for they would do their own thing, and they would throw lot of knowledge and light upon you. It's up to you what you want to do with that. And they are saying that they would, because of that connection, a lot of people would want to connect with you. Only connect with those people who are sharing responsibility, or giving you more prestige in life. Otherwise, you are quite happy to be independent, and you have to be independent. And the final cards for you is, when there are a lot of people who are trying to make that connection, two of cups with you, relationship, social uh, connection with you, you have to reflect deep inside in your heart. Do you really need this person in your life? Do you need an extra burden in your life? Is this worth it? Because ultimately, everyone that are coming in your life right now are most potential five of swords who would not respect your boundaries, would not respect your skills. So wait for the time to change, and they will also change immediately, and they would not respect you. That's what they I see here for you. So be careful of accepting people blindly in your life. Unless until they are teaching you something, unless until they are giving you opportunities, you don't want anyone else to walk into your life. And if somebody has cheated you in the past and wants to come back, even big uh, question mark there, just run away from them. You don't have to entertain them. Don't feel guilty about that I'm pushing them away. Don't do that. Good time to just close this reading for you, and good time for me to go and check that mailbox of my work. I don't know what's happening. At least there are three emails waiting for me, which have come in last 10 minutes when I was recording your message. And I hope they are pleasant messages because all the cards here are very pleasant. So looking forward to see you next week. Bye bye and namaste. And don't forget to watch the daily short video that I'm posting every day, almost regularly every day. Don't forget to watch that. See you soon. Bye bye. Namaste. Hello everyone. If you have chosen pile 3, this is your reading. You have chosen challenging time. What I'm seeing here is that a layer of protection is there for you. There is some light behind you, which is also showing you the way forward. The way forward might not look very comfortable for you, but you also are holding a shield in front of you, which means that you know how to protect yourself. And there is a bubble around you, which is also telling me that you have a protection from your own aura. There is a divine protection behind you, and you also are trained to protect yourself in the right way. So there's nothing much to worry about if you have chosen this card. But with all that energy that we have seen, let's see what is happening in your life. Let me shuffle all the cards in front of your camera with integrating that energy. All the cards are already pre-shuffled, but still I want to shuffle them a bit to connect with your energies on camera, and then we will start picking the cards. So that's the reason why because I saw that instantly at that time, and that was not the moment for to influence you, to make you choose this card or not to choose this card. I just wanted you to decide on your own whether you want to choose this pile. And if you have chosen this pile, you are protected, and you know you are already trained how to handle all the challenges that are coming on your way. There are few that will come during this week, but you know how to handle those. We have ninth house exploration, and then we have Aries act. Sun is in Aries right now, and then we have ninth house exploration. What I feel here is a kind of energy that is protecting you, and there are challenges to push you away from your comfort zone. And I put that in bold. You are playing it too safe. You are in your comfort zone. Come out of that. Yeah. Now I can relax. So that's why this card has shown up, and I was a bit anxious to see that card too, but I also knew that you know how to handle, so it is fine. But why did this card appear? That was the question behind my mind, and that got answered. That you they will push you to go in a certain direction and explore new things in life and act upon new things and get out of from that place where you are not meant to be anymore. It could be anything. It could be workplace. It could be a relationship. Maybe your karma with those people is over. Now it's time for you to move on to better people. And then you have Savitri's wit. This is interesting. Challenging time and then Savitri's wit here. There is a situation that is going to come in your life. For some of you, it would be almost like life and death. Only thing that I can tell you here to comfort you is that you would get an inner guidance how to win that challenge. And after winning that challenge, you would be famous. Maybe famous among 10 people who would keep talking about you and reminding you rest of your life about how you handle this challenge, and you would set an example, or maybe famous for a whole town, maybe for the entire world, who knows. But most of you would be famous for handling this situation the way you would handle, and you are trained for it. And I don't know what that situation is, but it would be almost making you feel that it's almost like life or death kind of situation, but then you know how to handle it. You have this organization card. It is nice. Mercury in Capricorn. Then you have Mercury again in Cancer, intuition. And then you have Sun in Pisces, vision. It's repeating the same story that I have told you, that somebody will create a situation for you which is almost like life or death, but it is being created out of a rhythmic system. It's not that somebody wants to kill you to take revenge or to be bad to you. It is like order of life, that this was supposed to happen and it's happening, and you would challenge something of that nature, that something that happened to everyone, and everyone just bowed down and accepted helplessly. You are the one who is going to go out there and challenge it, because your intuition would make you do that. And there would be a divine force. Pisces is the most divine zodiac sign out of the 12, because that's where the journey ends, and that's where the fool would find liberation. Talking from the tarot term, it starts its journey from Aries and ends in Pisces, if I have to say that. The where you conquer the whole world. Let's put it that way. Sun is in right now in Taurus, sorry, in Aries, and by the time it reaches Taurus, you would have won the battle, because this energy of Sun in Pisces card, which has shown here, you will have a long term vision how to handle this, and you would handle it quite nicely. And what they're telling me, that you would be reminded of a story or a information that you might have heard in past, and suddenly you'll remember that intuitively, and you would like, I need to try this, and I would find the solution, and that will work for you. Then you have heart, you have marketplace, and you have child. So let's keep this card here. Heart, marketplace, and child. What I'm seeing here is that some kind of heartfelt information that comes from deep intuition will open up for you, which will, this is not marketplace, sorry, this is the bed, which will make you comfortable even in the situation where something bad is happening for you, and you would not get into any kind of panic. You are like, I know this was going to happen. This has happened to so many other people, that I had already prepared for this, and I already have an intuitive solution for it, and I'll work upon it, and you would work upon it, and you would have a very comfortable, peaceful sleep about the situation. Anyone else around this kind of situation would like have sleepless nights for days and days to come, and you would sleep like a baby, like a child. That's what I'm seeing here. You would not worry about the challenges that are coming here. Then we have Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Very pleasant cards. I don't know what to say. Only thing I would say is that the Queen of Pentacles looks so much comfortable here. She has everything that she wanted. She has complete control on all her desires, all her environment, and she is taking a nap or resting because her eyes are closed in this card. And what I'm seeing here is that she is well connected with all the energies which are supporting her constantly, and you are in the process of creating something. As the time passes by, as the season of Taurus comes in, Sun in Taurus comes in, you would be in complete control as a winner in your life. And you have Nine of Wands, you have Five of Cups with Seven of Cups. What I'm seeing here is that you are completely protecting yourself. You are preparing for yourself. When people would be worried about you, that what are you going in to do in future, you are not worried because you have already created that protection spell around you, and you are definitely not worried about it. And then we have Seven of Wands. What a beautiful energy here. We can see that there are so many people who are trying to attack you, but they are not able to reach you because you are under divine protection, and you are in a meditative state of mind in both of these cards. So I usually don't pick an extra card after I've picked three cards in tarot. I usually stop from one particular set of cards, but I picked up the fourth one only hoping that they would show what next is going to come. And they say that don't be so curious about future. uh, know that you are protected, know that you are guided, know that there are challenging times coming ahead of you, but know that you have been trained to handle it, and this is for this week, not going to last very long. The peak of this uh, whole thing would be right now during this week, and it would definitely change by or reduce by next week. And also what I'm seeing here is that it will change by next week, and by the time Taurus energy starts, you have already crossed this challenge for good with lot of flying colors. So this is a good place to close this reading. That's what they're saying. And if you are not watching it, please watch. I post a short video every day. So a short message for every day. You please watch that. It would be a great help for me. And like that video, it would be even better. And let's see what happens with you for this week. Do let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, bye bye and namaste. See you soon.